you've been through lately. I know this ride can be shaky, and we'd be much safer on the ground. So very sure that you felt it, and so very hard to explain it. Up in the air, this love we found. It's a tricky situation, 'cause we don't know what to do. But I feel your every motion as I'm calling out for you. Restless heart, please find your home. Back to the start, but I'm calling out for you. You don't have to carry that weight. My every part is calling out for you. I can't find the words to say. I have to find another way to show you what's on my mind. Oh, what's on my mind. We can slip out the back door. I just wanna hold you like before. Oh, girl, you're really one of a kind. One of a kind. It's a tricky situation, 'cause we don't know what to do. But I feel your every motion as I'm calling out for you. Restless heart, please find your home. Back to the start, but I'm calling out for you. You don't have to carry that weight. My every heart is calling out for you. Calling out for you. It's easier said than done. I guess I was a foolish one, but when you believe in love, it's only worth the dream Restless heart, restless heart, please find your home. Back to the start, I'm calling you. You don't have to carry that weight. My every heart is calling out for you. Calling out for you. Calling out for you.
You don't have to wait. Calling out for you. Good evening and welcome back to the Bear Cave. I'm Teddy, and you are listening to Night Talk. So go ahead and grab a glass of something, water, tea, coffee, whatever you would like, and join me tonight for a little conversation. Wow, where do I begin? I hope you had a great Easter. I did. I did. I went to a service and to a different location, and it was really nice. It was really, really nice. I enjoyed it. Yeah. Okay. So I don't want to get into anything um, religious or that tonight. Okay. So, anyway, shout out to the mom, all my other bears. I call the Grizzlies and the Honey Bears. Please hit the like and let's get started. All right. So, the other night, I believe it was night, I mentioned Monique Tobert. And I asked the question that I had asked before: why should we believe you? Maybe I should ask that just of myself, not to others. Why should I believe Monique Tobert? Well, remember when she was on Nosy Ho Lives with So Debonair and they kept asking her about the LLC and she responded. And let me see if I can pull what she had to say. Let me put on my headphones or so I can hear it. And let's see if I have it pulled up.
You do. Type it in. Type it in right now. Divine 911 Financial Service.com. You're going to go to my webpage.
More than one, Monica.
What, baby?
You can have more than one.
Oh, Lord. Well, see, if y'all can't be honest with me, I'm not going to. I can't be honest with
What
you.
does it ask you to do? Isn't that blank?
So she said she only had one LLC, correct? And then she said, if y'all can't be honest with me, I can't be honest with you. That was June the 18th, 2021. She said, I only have one LLC, Divine 911 Financial Service. Okay, wait a minute. Let's pull this down. Pull this over. Hang on. Okay, hold on for a second. Let's do a side by side. Wonder, can I put this one in the middle? Oh, this is how I'll do it. Okay. So Monique Tobert said she only had one. Divine 911 Financial Services. Okay, there it is. It says it was filed October 20th, 2021. That would be later, but there was some revision. All right. Because recall, let's see here. Remember this picture? And remember the storm and, all of that took place, that destroyed, the building. Remember, we saw pictures inside. File your tax return here, and you can see it's Divine. You see that? It is Divine 911 tax service right there. Okay. So let's do this again. And put this back up. Keep all the dates in mind too. Monique Irene Tobert also had Divine M&M Tax Service, LLC, October 28th, 2020, before, okay? And it was in South Carolina. Okay. If that's not proof enough, hold on. We'll use another reference. Let's go to Open Corporates. Divine M&M Tax Service LLC. It's in good standings. Monique Irene Tolbert. This is business agent address, Lake Charles, South Carolina. Mhm. Well, it says Lake Charles, South Carolina. Mhm. October. So we have two different name LLCs. At the time that Nosy Whole Life had asked Miss Tolbert that question. If someone wants to debunk that, go right ahead. Hang on. And let's bring up the other one. In Louisiana, same source. Let's see here. (911). Okay. So, when Nosy Whole Life asked Miss Tolbert, she answered. She said, I only have one LLC, and it's Divine 911 Financial Service. So, how does she account for the other that she didn't tell us about? You know, the M&M tax service that's in South Carolina. Why didn't she tell Nosy Whole Life about that one? Mm-hmm. I'm just asking the question. Because why? I mean, go through the sources, look through everything. I've showed you the pictures. You can do your research for yourself. Mm-hmm. People debunk it. Explain it. Maybe I got it all wrong. Maybe I read the dates incorrectly. I think 2020 comes before 2021. Mm. She said, I only have one. When asked multiple times, is Miss Tolbert on trial? No. This happened some years ago, but this goes to credibility in my mind because now there have been multiple times when information that was asked, specific information, there are conflicts in what she said and receipts that might say different or that say different. So why should I believe her? I'm not looking for the avatar. Why should I believe her? I also went over some other videos in the surviving. Mm-hmm. Multiple times Danielle said her peeps. That vindication, or what she's going to do, that nosy whole life deserved it. Because she, you don't do that to her peeps and get away with it. I heard it in another video that I hadn't heard it because I'm looking for clues. It's her family. I had no doubt in my mind she referred to her family multiple times. So people can say, okay, family, which family member? It's inside of that family. I am convinced. And I am convinced that someone is covering up, protecting, hiding, layering, whatever it is. Different people that were involved in this, they didn't tell everything either. So I don't know. I don't know if I believe everything that Miss Tolbert says. As a matter of fact, I don't. I'm just saying. And you know what? Someone in that family has blocked me on a social media site. This is new. I'm not going to show it or talk about it until something else takes place, but I will. So if someone in that family has blocked me, then they know that they would have to block me as Unwind with Teddy. So they've obviously heard about this. They've heard about me. Yeah. So somebody got them a message, or somebody's blocking them. I don't know how it's being done. But I can tell you 100% I have been blocked on someone in that family's social media. And I'm not talking about somebody recent that I'm not certain that they're family or not. No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about someone who I know is part of that family. Okay. Yeah. I don't know how long I've been blocked. This was a site that I hadn't come across until recently. And now I'm blocked. I can't tell you exactly what I'm looking for, because people are going to accuse me of just whatever. No, I'm looking for specific things that link, that tie things together. I won't tell you what those things are. But if it is out there and it's a missing piece of the puzzle, yeah. And if it helps to resolve, an issue in or out, I want that. Because I want the truth. I do. Yeah. I haven't looked at the chat yet, but I wanted to bring your attention to that and ask the question and let you hear what she said. You can listen again to that one section.
show you my license to clear it up. I'm gonna show you my license so
That
you.
it doesn't really prove anything. I
Yeah.
want it really doesn't. I
Okay.
want to know how you're linked to All About the Tea LLC, the Little House Shop LLC, and Multi Blitz USA LLC, because you are.
No, that's none of my LLCs. My only LLC is Divine Financial Service LLC, baby. Divine 911 Financial Service LLC. That's my LLC. You guys got the wrong. You got the wrong person.
We don't have the wrong person, Monica.
You do. Type it in. Type it in right now. Divine 911 Financial Service.com. You're gonna go to my web page.
More than one, Monica.
What, baby?
You can have more than one.
Oh Lord. Well, see, if y'all can't be honest with me, I'm not gonna. I can't be honest with
What
you.
does it ask you to do? Isn't that blank?
How you type in your name?
It asks you to type in a name.
So that may seem, small. Let's get rid of that. In the, in the big picture, let's take that down. That may seem small to some. But now there's multiple things that say, no, no. There were multiple things that she said that I simply do not believe. And there are receipts. You see, I don't talk, definite unless I have a receipt. Now you can debunk the receipt. I showed you. If you have a computer right now, you can look things up. A Divine M&M Tax Service, LLC. You see, it says South Carolina. Monique Irene Tolbert, October 28th, 2020. There's the file number. Agent. Monique Tolbert, 911 Financial Services, Divine 911. That's what she told Nosy whole life she had. And she did. Except she left that one out. South Carolina. Remember, somebody said she was in South Carolina, right? So why should I believe her? She doesn't care whether I believe her or not on that point. But it goes to at least calling into question, okay. I'm not so sure she is that country bumpkin that everybody wants to make her out to be. At least Nosy whole life said. As a matter of fact, she's, since then, I'm sure she's gotten a little bit more sophisticated. Yeah. Remember when that website went down? The Divine 911. It was out of, service for a while. And then some changes, because before, when I looked at it, she had pictures. There were pictures of people, her picture along with other women in the office or, whoever these pictures of people were. I'm not talking about Angelica Floyd. I'm not talking about her. They're separate business, right? She pulled down those pictures. Those are no longer up. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But when she was speaking to Nosy Whole Life, she had at least 2 LLCs. At least on paper. At least that's what I see. They're in good standings. The dates, check with the Secretary of State, for, check the licenses, the numbers. Debunk me. I showed you. I didn't uncover them. You've got the names. Go check it out. South Carolina, Louisiana. 2 separate entities. And she's, on both. Those are her LLCs. I'm talking about then. She has other LLCs now. But I'm talking about at the time. At least 2 were active. In the same way that she didn't disclose something to the insurance licensing, commission when asked questions. Nosy Whole Life is not the insurance, where she had to be held accountable. However, she came on and she offered information and she sat there. And this is what she said. And she emphasized, no, I only have 1 LLC. And she told Nosy Whole Life, go and look it up. Sure. Yeah, you can go and find that one. But she didn't tell her about the other one. Now, again, I could be all wrong. All false receipts. Go check them out. They have numbers. You can check. I'm not sure. I believe Miss Tobert. So we've got all these people working together. You got Tolbert, you've got Rocky, you've got Black Rabbit, you've got Danielle, you have others in the background, all with a plan to take Nosy Whole Life down. All of these folks came together. Okay. So when one person says, oh, I didn't know anything about that other person, and I didn't know about this or that, there's receipts that haven't been shown yet. And those receipts, not so much. I'm looking for something else. But it's receipts like that help to support, okay, what am I dealing with? People are going to want to hide the truth. Okay. And then accuse others of throwing rocks and hiding their hands. Accuse others of doing things that aren't lawful. Mm-hmm. And all of these people, you know, they've done some things. Hmm. So why am I to believe them? Somebody could say, well, why should I believe you, Teddy? Because I'm going to come with receipts. But you can challenge me. You can challenge me on anything. And just bring receipts. Hmm. Stop making accusations. Just come with receipt after receipt after receipt. So now I do wonder, why did she withhold, you know, why didn't she talk about Danielle when she said, I've got a faith, a hope, and a charity? Why did she leave Danielle out? Why didn't she say, I have a faith, hope, charity, Danielle? She had 4 daughters in steps, right? That's why. Happy Easter. Tiger Lish just comes in right at the bottom. Says, to the mob with a flower in the bushes, enjoying my big back plate. Uh, you went out to dinner or something and you have you a plate of something. Yeah. Yeah. You know what? I didn't eat as much today. I didn't. Mm-mm. No. Not that I didn't have an appetite. I just had other things. And I decided to do something different for dinner. Hmm. Yeah. I know. Vicky Black says dirty deletes. And I just need, you know, I can't jump the gun on certain things, because if I do and they don't go the way I want, then I, you know, got to start, all over again and, do things. But yeah. So right now I'm just moving forward with what I can share and or not. But there is something that I want to share. And there is something that I am waiting on. Mm-hmm. And there, these videos, I'm going back, even if it's one per day. I figured out a way. I've downloaded them to my phone or upload them to my phone. And while I'm driving, I can, put them on 1.5 and just listen. I have never listened to all these videos, ever. Never. So I don't know what's in them all. But one that I listened to today, it's like, wow, I didn't hear that, or I didn't know that. Yeah. Hmm. And my audience needs to hear these receipts. Yeah. I want you to hear the receipts, because you might pick up on something that I missed. You might hear something that I completely overlooked. It's important. It's important, even if it's in her robotic voice. It's important because, one, she even thought about that. She said in one of her videos, if she's ever ask about the voice, the robotic voice, she could deny that. But then she forgot that she had explained that she uses the text to speech and talked about that voice that she used. And that's deleted, but I have it as a backup because she's like thinking, what, 3 or 4 steps ahead. She said that. So she's planning for the eventual, it could happen. She doesn't think it's going to happen, but she left a little bit of room in there to say if she's ever asked in court, challenged on it, what would she say? Because she's planning to, from those statements, to deny, why, that's text to speech. Anybody could type that. That wasn't me. I didn't say those things. That was someone else. She's going to say, how can you prove it? Mm-hmm. Yeah. She could just deny everything that she said in that voice, in the robotic voice. But I think she has said too much about it to get out of that. Mm-hmm. I'm telling you, we're dealing with someone who, when I heard on a video, she said, I'm a well-educated Black woman. That was, I think, in Surviving Nosy Live. It could have been numbers, I don't know, something between 12 and 18, somewhere in there. She said, I'm a well-educated woman. Mm-hmm. She said, I have a lot to lose. Nosy Whole Life doesn't have a lot to lose, but I have a lot to lose, she said. Mm-hmm. Sometimes I just don't know. But I want to find out. I want to find out. And I want to rule all these other folks out so we can find out. Because there was someone who sent me an email some time ago. This is some time ago. Let's get let's take this off here and hang on. Put this back up. Don't want to say too much. I've already been told I give too much of hints out. Well, I won't do that. Try not to. Mm-hmm. She said, I'm a well-educated Black woman. Okay. Remember what I said, this morning, I was, just really into the music and everything. So I didn't say anything about that. That was last night or yesterday. Could she be intentionally putting things out there to steer us the other way? Intentional. Just like someone who would think, well, who would use their real name to come to a platform, right? When in turn, a person who would want to, throw someone off, they might come on with their real name. So this is what we're dealing with. We're dealing with someone who has repeatedly said things that would point toward them being the smartest one in the room, that they've thought this all through, that they're taking all kinds of precaution, that they've actually planned this. Plan this well ahead. Now, let's just park that for a moment. When I was talking about Black Rabbit and what she said, you're never going to find out who she is. Never. Like it's impossible. This would be something way outside of the box. As if she didn't exist at all as a real person. Mm-hmm. Like all smoke and mirrors. This character that has been created, maybe by someone, that would be thinking so far outside of the box. But that's the way you would have to think about it to believe Black Rabbit. Because I don't believe her either. At all. Used to. But when she had people calling in, remember when she got on her live and she gave a phone number and she put the phone, the shoe up to her ear and trying to mock cups. She put out a number. Call me. Everybody call me. And people were calling her live. It's a rabbit. It's a rabbit. And then she said, I'll give out this address, And then when whoever that person was that was on her platform that questioned, the attorney, this address, Black Rabbit, put out there, that person's conversation and voice was used, sped up, and used on that Tammy video. Remember that? I didn't even know about that conversation. So I had never really understood it until I listened to hear one of her videos and said, isn't that the person that's on that? Mm-hmm. So, no, I don't trust Black Rabbit either because she was giving faulty information to mislead. I better say allegedly. But they were working together. They were working together. The bookends. So if one bookend, does a certain thing, the other one stamped it. Okay? And they were stamping a lot of false narratives too. And they were doing a lot of doxing together. There's a video that was deleted early on in the series of Surviving Nosy Whole Life. It was one that was deleted really early. Really early. And it's the one where Danielle, it's like a two-part, where she shows the unmasking admins and moderators, because it said admins and moderators. And what she did in that video is one by one, and some of them were avatars. We don't know name, just a picture, with a avatar and a name that wasn't their real name or their legal name. And what she did is one by one dox these women, put up their pictures, put up their background, any kind of report that she could do, a case search. One by one, including Mika. It was docs after docs after docs after docs. Page after page after page of whatever their history, reports, police reports, charges, all of that. And then she put all that down. Have you ever wondered how did she get that information so quickly? And I've said time and time again, I think she has access, like a back door, something that allows her access into information that typically others would not have access to unless they either worked in law enforcement or legal or around the courts. Something. Because that's one of the tools that she uses. And I'm not talking about something that the majority people could get their hands on. No, not at all. Because yes, there are legal records, but no, that's not what I'm talking about. I think she does have access to databases, either through someone or she accessed them herself through someone who gave her like a passwords or whatever to get inside. All it takes for her is she can do it overnight. She can do it so quickly. She can find anyone everyone a pink circle. It doesn't matter. That's why I told you she knows she knows who Monica is. She knows all of that. Anything she wants to about anyone. Their whereabouts, she has demonstrated it time and time again. Their phone numbers, their family, their families' cell phone numbers, all of this, pictures, call people at work, pull up marriage records, all kinds of things. How would she have time to do that if she didn't have the kind of tools where it wouldn't take that kind of time to search like that? Because she does it too quickly. I've always questioned that. I still question that. Is methodical. She came with a vengeance. You should hear some of the things she says behind that robotic AI voice. She takes pleasure in going after people who she thinks either did something to someone she's close to or questions her in any way, challenges her. Just ask a question. If they push back, she can't deal with it. She has to, with full force, she has to hit them much harder. She does it to instill fear, dominance, control, to exert that. To make others think she's untouchable. And she gets away with it time and time and time again. But I don't think in all of this, she did it perfectly. I think we're going to find a slip up. Yeah. Also, remember Monica, she had her LLC, her registered agent out of the same, Delaware location. So now we have what, 3? Danielle out of Dover, Delaware. Raquel out of Dover, Delaware. All About the Tea out of Dover, Delaware when she, at some point, I don't know if she's still out of Dover, Delaware. I know. What a coincidence. What a coincidence that there's other registered agents in Delaware. In Delaware. Okay. So I could say, well, all in Delaware, I get it. But no, they're all the same registered agent also in Delaware, a registered agent. Why not the other registered agent in the same building? There's others. Did they all get together and decide that? Or did they all just not know one another? And they just somehow, came up with the same one? I don't think so. Rare Groove, I see you. Happy Easter says, I believe King World and the Beam team, let's throw it up, was very close. However, she struck his channel. I believe there was a connection there, but not the link. There's certainly things that, some of the things he was pointing out that, yeah, say pause. At least maybe there's something there. Maybe something about that might just make sense. Because until we know, we don't know. But then remember what happened in the first go round. So when a person starts and then they suddenly stop, and then they start and then they abruptly end it, then it's like, well, what is their motivation? Was it just to take it to a certain point or not? I don't know. Maybe they, after the strike, yeah, just move on to something else. That's not his, what is there a saying? You pick the hill you're going to die on, or whatever, the battle. I don't know. I think he basically said, in all of his, he said, that's who it is. He said, I think he said Miss Teddy or Unwind with Teddy. It's not Danielle Elizabeth, and you don't understand the strategy. Why I said what I did, that was all part of the strategy. But he said, no, it's not Danielle Elizabeth. It's Danny Nirvana, that one. Well, she has, made a lot of changes to her social media as well, that he pointed out. She also, dissolved her LLC, Danny Nirvana. That was her LLC. Yeah, so why? I don't know, because I wasn't really following. Yes, but he was rude to me. Yes. Vicky says, yeah. Yes. He cut me off. Wasn't Jaguar Wright? She was on the channel at the same time. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And then what happened after that? Danielle would use what he said to try to weaponize it against me. And I mean, it's the same thing like with Donat, who says he packs people up. What did I say to that? Do y'all remember? And he packs people up. Okay. And next, I don't care. Okay, he's the king world. I guess that's his way of packing fucks. And yeah, it's abrupt, and yeah, I don't do things quite the same way. But it doesn't frighten me to say what I need to say either. But it is hard to say things if a person just turns your mic off, right? Okay. Yeah. But at the time when that happened, since we're on that, it did make me question, okay, so I didn't understand the day before you were saying I got the right one. And now I come over and you act as if you didn't even say that. So I don't even get it. I didn't understand. Right. But let's move on. Let me go up through the chat. Yeah. Because I know I've got people listening in the bushes. What time is it? It's 10:30. Okay. Rare Group said, it's that law firm. You can't shake it off. Yes. See, it's things like that. That's, yes, it stands out, that part. Or accessibility. I don't know. Mm-hmm. And yes, it's the Nickelodeon character. It is California. Yes. That stands out for me. I've said that. Cup says the law firm Nickelodeon. Let's kind of process through these. California, the business dissolving, striking the videos. Definitely. Danielle struck that entire channel, I guess, enough that it went down. She doesn't want that information out there, even if it's, related in any way. And then, because of it, it triggered, the video a couple of years ago, or less than 2 years ago, when, Lenora was following Danny Nirvana. So, yeah. And twice she has struck me, or at least in that name, right away. There's something there. I'm telling you, there's something I can't shake. I can't figure it out, but there's something there too. It feels like family. I said it feels like family because the way she's behaving. So yes, I don't know. You got to think about Georgia, California. Who lives in Georgia? Who has connection and ties in Georgia? There's quite a few. Quite a few. So remember the states I've talked about: California, Texas, Louisiana. Gotta work with Georgia because that's Danny Nirvana's stomping ground too. Right? Didn't she leave there, go out to California, and then leave California, come back to Georgia or something like that? She was up in New York. I haven't followed it so closely, but that's there. Cups of Conversation says Lily following her and somehow attacking. Yes, that's curious, isn't it? Attacking me, or you say you because you found out. And then she, tries to just say, well, Midwest Mama and me, mention it as if it's supposed to just, there's nothing there, so why make a big thing of it? Well, tell us, why were you following her? How did you learn about her years ago? Yeah. How did you find out about Soul Cycle? Did you go to one of their studios or something? Aren't they have, I guess clubs every different places? I don't know. But it's not just in California. Yes. So LA, California, Texas, Colorado. What is this? Be more. Now we've got a Tennessee, right? So there's Tennessee. Whatever that means. So, Tennessee's right there next to Georgia, right? So all these people close by, it's not hard to get around, right? Think about who else is in Atlanta. Who else met up in Atlanta? Think. Yeah, that's. And what about the Chantel woman? And Chantel and Chantel. Yeah, that's kind of interesting. Just that. Yes, Chantel. What to make of it? It's something, an anomaly. I don't know. Yeah. And when she started stressing, the T's on words, that was early on. When she was doing it in all of her videos. So I don't know. Yeah. Bless says, Happy Easter, Teddy, mods, and chat. Let's see. We got someone who hasn't been here in a while. Della Bocado says, it seems like this unknown channel suddenly blew up overnight. Whose channel? This is not mine that you're talking about. Whose channel blew up overnight? I know some channels that have, but which one are you speaking of? Who was saying her name? Oh, and we put that out. That's to you, Della Bogado or Gatto. I guess it's like that. I don't know. Let's see. Oh, all right. So I'm reading from the bottom up. Hey, Teddy, mods, and chat. I have a question. We'll see if I want to answer or anyone. Do you remember when Robot was first mentioned? I recall first hearing her name in comments. It was the same commenter in everyone's comments mentioning her. I don't. When was she first mentioned? I know the week that she landed, I didn't even know about it. I just didn't. I wasn't following it. I don't know. I didn't mention her or think about her for, I don't think it was until September after. I knew something was going on, but I didn't. I knew Black Rabbit told me she had something very important that she had to do. And that was just before she had helped me uh, a time or two on StreamYard. But then in May, she said she was going to be busy. And I was busy, with my starting out, with going live. So I don't know. I know she never mentioned her to me. Not during that summer. That should have rang a bell. Like a red light. Something should have gone off. But I didn't even know that she was involved in that. I didn't. I wish I would have known at the time. I didn't even watch the Nosy Live interview with Miss Tobert. Not live. I was going through my videos by dates to see what I was doing. I was having my lunch and learns and playing music and trying to figure out StreamYard. So I don't know. Can anyone answer that question? Does anyone remember when Danielle was first mentioned? When you say you heard her name in comments, you mean Danny Robertson, her channel name? Yeah, who was saying her name? That's a good question. Cups, can you answer that question? If you know. Anybody else? Because she showed up June. What was that? What are the dates here again? June 27th, Truth Teller Danny, and then July 12th, her second channel. So, who? I hadn't even read the David Johnson letter for another year. I just didn't even know. Sorry, you meant robot? I don't know. Go to the bottom and rewrite the question again. If it's, but yes, that Atlanta meetup. So who was in Atlanta? It was So Debonair, Sunny, Marcella. Who else? Was there a fourth person in Atlanta? Also, just before that Atlanta trip, in one of the surviving videos, Danielle said she spoke about Marcella, Princess, So Debonair, while they had a part in the sham investigation. Danielle didn't think of So Debonair at that time as being, what was the word? Certainly nothing like Nosy Live. Like his intention was, she didn't think she needed to go after him that, like that hard. I'm talking about before the Atlanta trip. Wasn't that Atlanta trip? Was it in August or September, like the beginning of September? But after that Atlanta trip, boy, did things go sideways for So Debonair real quickly. And why was that? Do you know? Because they came at him with full force after that. Okay. So let's see. Let me read some of your comments here, and maybe you're getting the answer to that other question. Cup says, someone I know brought her up to me, but I don't think I was supposed to find the channel at that time. Rare Group says, therefore, I believe it was Cups. Do you have it? Ooh, let me go back up. I can't find it, Cups. It's an important interview. Which one? Ooh, let's go back up. Let's read. I missed a whole lot. Let's see. ATL meetup. Oh, all right. So I missed this question, Rare Group. I have a question. Teddy and Cups, do any of you have the video of the interview between Cups and King World before it was struck? When was the interview? Somehow that one just like, when was that interview? And yes, thanks everyone for joining and supporting this channel. Cup says, wait a minute. Cup says, what? Wait, the interview with me and King World was struck? And I'm sitting over here and thinking, what? When did you interview with King World? I don't know. When? Tell me more. Why wouldn't I? It's not ringing a bell for me tonight. I'm sorry. Why did he interview you? Oh, ATL Lenora, where you left off at. Oh, the ATL. Yeah. Why is that an important interview? Yeah, like tell me, because I missed it or. And why did he do the interview? What was he interested in specifically? Rare Group says, oh no, that means you don't have it, Teddy. I just don't remember. I don't. I didn't. I missed that one. Cub says, I spoke with King World after you were on his panel with Jag. Really? I think it was right after you were up. You mean the same day? Because once he dropped me, I didn't come back. I didn't listen. I just, okay, whatever. I went back to my channel. Oh, now that's ringing a bell. You reached out to him to explain the backstory. He asked if I would speak with him. All right. And then he interviewed you. Did you give him the backstory? And if you did, what did he think? And who was involved? Shortly after. I don't know. Oh, yeah. That's important. That would be important. Yeah, historical perspective about the Avengers. If people don't understand that, there's another person. Let me say it again. I, it just dawned on me about historical background beginning. The What's her name? I said, "Oh, Canada Dry." Maggie. Does she know anything about Danny? Is she coming in like? Does she just not know about her? It says, I've listened to a couple of her video, and I'm like, do you just not know that? It's like, do you know this? I mean, do you have particular the Avengers? I can't believe this. He didn't say much, just listen, but he said that he believed it. It was Soul Glow. Madge is a plant. Could I just be honest? I mean, I've listened to it enough of it. I just what? Can she really not? Does she really not know some of the things that she said? She seems like it's just it's hard to imagine. Could she really? I don't know. I haven't totally put my because I need to listen a little bit more. But a few things she said, I'm just like, all right. I missed a lot too. Yeah, but somebody needs to catch her up on some backstory with Legina and all this. She does not know about some of this. I don't know. A plant or a social climber. She certainly knows. She knows how to get the views. She knows how to do a thumbnail. She said it. She knows what it takes to get people to listen to her. There's something unique about her, and she keeps repeating it each and every time, and it works. So I can't fault her for that. Whatever she's doing, it works. She has a certain, whatever the ingredients, it works for her. So I can't, fault her for that. Thank you, Cubs. Yep, she is a plant. Yeah. She's just repeating everything she heard and seen on the YouTube streets. Always know everything, but acts brand new. Who else did that? Maybe that's what I'm trying to say. She acts as if she doesn't know anything, but knows everything. I don't know. Let it rain, let it rain. What? What has she told anybody about Jaguar? I mean, isn't that what she's supposed to be giving, like the inside scoop of her 3 months being part of Jaguar? I don't even know. I mean, she seems like a nice person, but I just, yeah. Uh, Cups, now we're talking about her. She don't want to know the truth like many people. They just want to grow a channel no matter the circumstances. Well, she has certainly grown hers quickly, I think she said. Yeah. And can I just, no, I better not say that. I better not say that. At least not in that way. Who was that? Who was, no, it must have been another video I saw. Oh, it was, yeah. Okay. So Tasha K and I guess a part of a panel, they are having people come on and they're singing and auditioning or whatever they're doing, whatever they can do to perform talent. Okay. She did this last week and I happened to catch it. Anyway, this one woman came on. She was from Jamaica. And the camera was set up. And it appeared like she wasn't wearing anything. Well, she had a bath towel on. Okay. And Tasha asked her, like, I think Tasha K asked her, like, are you wearing anything? And then she, like, raised herself up so you could see she was wearing a bath towel. What does that have to do? How does that relate to Madge? Just put it together. Okay, let me continue to read. She don't want to know the truth. Like many people, they just want to grow a channel. Mhm. Okay. Anything else? I don't want to get in trouble. Because I would use someone's words. It wouldn't be mine. Mm-mm. No. What is this? We are far too critical over here. We don't fall for the BS. Princess. What about Princess? Oh, no, I'm not laughing at the princess. Tiger Licious says, whisper it, Teddy. Just whisper it. Okay, I'll whisper it. If a woman doesn't want a man to be talking about her breast and she's complaining that a man is looking at her breast, then put some clothes on and stop talking about a man looking at your breast. To me, that's a contradiction. I know. Now I can speak louder. It's just in the same way. I know. If a woman walks down the street and she gets angry that a man whistles at her, but her skirt is above her waist, why are you getting mad at the man who's whistling at you? He's a man. Stop it. Please stop it. Please. Please. You do not want me to talk about that. I am a little older. But I really get a little, come on, women. You put it all out there, he's going to look at it. So stop talking about what is his name? Jaguar writes, what is his name? Odell, looking at him. Stop talking about that. He's a man. Okay, now I can go back. And stop acting dumb about it. I don't know why he did. Okay. and, and let me I had to cover up the mic. Oh. I digress. We're just chilling here in the bear cave. That's all. Talking about a little bit about this and a little bit about that. Baby Juju, next time tell us how you really feel, Teddy. If you don't want a man to pop the balloons, don't put them out there. We are just chilling in the bear cave. Um, now you don't want me to make dry jokes. No, you don't. Okay. You can email me at unwinewithteddy@gmail.com. I am getting my voice back, but it's not all the way there. Okay. Oops, I'm sorry. No sound. Didn't have my mic uncovered. Cub says, I have a question to something you said earlier. Teddy, you said Black Rabbit never mentioned Shaky to you, but said she had something important to work on. She was going to be busy for a while. Yes. Now, let me see if I can pull something to support that. Give me a second. Do you hear music? I think I should have some on. Very low. Let's see. Huh. Let's see. I'm gonna have to look something up, but yes, there is a reason that I say that. Sorry, no music, no sound. Mic is off. Okay, I I turned the music off. I didn't even have any. I mean, that's okay. Uh, I wanted to have it at least in the background. Where is it? It's not playing. That's okay. I would have to. Yes, I said it was around May. Yes. Mhm. Because she told me she would not be able to. Oh, gosh. Let me see if I can. I'm trying to remember if it was in an email or if it was on a DM. Let's see. Hmm. It must be on a DM. Let's put on some music. Give me a second. See if I can look at something real quick. If you want me to, or I can come back to it. Because now I want to know what she said, exactly why I said that. I know she said something about being busy. Mhm. Let's get some music. And hang on.
Taking just be. Don't take it. Taking just don't deep and live my life. Don't take it personal, but I ain't lying. I ain't hiding. I've been grinding, multiplying. I've been trying to get my weight up, staying prayed up, meditating and taking time away. You always posting up pictures, trying to look like you winning. I'm writing rhymes in the kitchen, soaking in moments we live in. Yeah, you got the nerve to be on me, faking your life for the IG. If you got my number, don't add me, cause baby, I'm on hiatus. I'm on hiatus. I'm on hiatus. I'm on hiatus. Baby, don't check for me. Taking time out to be and live my life off screen. Taking time out to be and live my life. Hey. Taking just so deep and live my life. Don't take it personal. We just building. It's my season. Lay foundation. Make a name for generations. Please and make a and take a break or a little vacation and chasing blues away. Hey, hey. You always posting up pictures, trying to look like you winning, or look like you always be working, soaking the moments you live in. Yeah, you got the nerve to be on me, faking your life for the IG. If you got my number, don't add me, cause baby, I'm on hiatus. I'm on hiatus. I'm on hiatus. I'm on hiatus. Baby, don't check for me. Taking time out to be and live my life off screen. Taking time out to be and live my life. I'm in a place serene and pure and free. Hey, I ain't worried about what's the wave, only worry about me. Yeah. Oh, I'm taking time out to be and live my life off screen. Taking time out to be and live my life. Girl, I see your face everywhere. When I'm going out, you'll be there. 'Cause everything reminds me of you. I can't take no more. Girl, I think I'm losing my mind. Try to go to work, but I lost track of time. 'Cause everyone keep looking like you. I can't take no more. I miss your touch from your hands and your body. It hurts so much to think of you as someone else. Can't get enough when you're sweet talking to me. Now I'm talking sweet all by myself. Put your arms around me, put your faith in me, put your love on me. What you need from me, need your love on me, put your love on me. I'ma do everything for you. I don't want anyone but you. Put your arms around me, put your faith in me, put your love on me. Can we we stop the clock and rewind? Go back to that moment in time when you say you want me for life. Was it all a lie? I gave my all to deserve ya, begging on my knees just to show ya you're the one I want and I love ya. No, 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 no lie. I miss your touch from your hands and your body. It hurts so much to think of you with someone else. Can't get enough when you're sweet talking to me. Now I'm talking sweet all by myself. Put your arms around me, put your faith in me, put your love on me. What you need from me, need your love on me, put your love on me. I'ma do everything for you. I don't want anyone but you. Put your arms around me, put your faith in me, put your love on me. Your love, 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 your love. Put your love on me. Your love, 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 your love. Put your love on me. I miss your touch from your hands and your body. It hurts so much to think of you as someone else. Can't get enough when you're sweet talking to me. Now I'm talking sweet all by myself. Put your arms around me, put your faith in me, put your love on me. What you need from me, need your love on me, put your love on me. I'ma do everything for you. I don't want anyone but you. Put your arms around me, put your faith in me, put your love on me. Your love, 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 your love. Put your love on me. Your love, 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 your love. Put your love on me.
It was just a misunderstanding. You waited in the rain for hours, and I couldn't say the right things. No, I checked your number twice, then I went home. But I wanna let you know that, yeah, everything about you makes me smile. I wanna be your best friend, your best friend. I wanna be around you all the time. You don't understand, you don't need to worry. I meant everything I said, you don't have to search no more. Love is all around, so baby, what's your hurry? You don't have to prove us to anyone. You don't need to worry. Go down low, seven. Go down low, honey. Go down low, baby. Go down, seven, give it love, love. Go down low, seven. Go down low, honey. Go down low, baby. Go down, seven, give it love, love, love. And I want you to meet my parents. Yeah. Now I'm including you in my whole world. With you, I'm so transparent. You tear down every wall that I built up. Now I wanna let you know that, yeah, everything about you makes me smile. I wanna be your best friend, your best friend. I wanna be around you all the time. You don't understand, you don't need to worry. I meant everything I said, you don't have to search no more. Love is all around, so baby, what's your hurry? You don't have to prove us to anyone. You don't need to worry. Hold on now, seven. Hold on now, honey. Hold on now, baby. Hold on, seven, give me love, love. Hold on now, seven. Hold on now, honey. Hold on now, baby. Hold on, seven, give me love, love. Hold on now,
vibe is massive, it's supernatural. Keep it factual, know you're maxing back. Look at the way they hold their chat. Honestly amazing, I want you on occasion. I can do you favors that I know you won't do for. Yeah, I know what you want. You got it gorgeous. You got your talking. It's talking me nice. Just ease it up on me. I'm fighting the feeling. I'm keeping it close, yeah. I want you closer. You know where you started. You know that I need it. I can see it in your eyes, the way you move is so amazing. You say what I wanna hear. Tell me it's all for me. Just show me you want it. You're ready. You say you're ready for it. You're ready. What are we waiting on? I know it's on. You're ready. You want it for. You've heard some things people talk like they know the real me. Let me clear the air. I've made my mistakes. I've learned how to behave. I know I'm a stranger, but I feel acquainted. Reading the signs, we both got our damages. I don't wanna play it safely. With you, it's different. You what I'm missing. Real talk, no fiction. I get lost in how I'm feeling. Yeah. I want you closer. You know where you started. You know that I need it. I can see it in your eyes, the way you move your body, baby. You say what I wanna hear. Tell me it's all for me. Just show me you want it. You're ready. You say you're ready for it. You're ready. What are we waiting on? I know it's on. You're ready. You want it. Just show me you want it. You're ready for it. What are we waiting on? You want it for it. Yeah. Are you ready? Ooh. Yeah.
Come on over, let's pick up where we left off. You and I had lots of love just to top it off. We can wind it down for days, never let it stop. I just want your everything, baby. Maybe later we can dance, never let go. Listen to our favorite songs on the radio. Losing up and lose ourselves to this feeling. Oh, I just want your everything, baby. I'll be deep under your influence tonight. Ooh, keep it coming, babe. I don't mind another round. Drinking from your bottle, baby. Calling it wasted love, wasted love. I can't get enough of my baby. I'ma be wasted love, wasted love. I'm spilling liquor on the carpet, on the couch. I feel it dripping from my mouth. Drinking from your bottle, baby. Calling it wasted love, wasted love. Moon is rising and the stars are coming out. But we're missing cause we're way down on the ground. Ain't nobody interrupting if we decide. I just need an hour with you, baby. Yeah. Then we be blinded by the lights, oh. We get this feeling, oh, so right, oh. I'm so over being sober, you're all I know. I just need an hour with you. Drinking from your bottle, baby. Calling it wasted love, wasted love. I can't get enough of my baby. I'ma be wasted love, wasted love. I'm spilling liquor on the carpet, on the couch. I feel it mouth. Drinking from your bottle, baby. Calling it wasted love. Wasted love. I'll be deep under your influence tonight. Ooh, keep it coming, babe. I don't mind another round. Drinking from your bottle, baby. Calling it wasted love. Wasted love. I can't get enough of my baby. I'ma be wasted love. Wasted love. I'm spilling liquor on the carpet, on the couch. I feel it dripping from my mouth. Drinking from your bottle, baby. Calling it wasted love. Wasted love.
All right, let me pause this music. It takes time to go back through Instagram. I wish there was a way I could, just push a button and go right to the beginning of my Instagram messages. I don't know how to do it except, I just keep rolling with my mouse. So that's why it's taking some time. And I'm at June now of 2021. But even then, remember that David Johnson letter was July. Was it July the 4th or 5th or something? Yeah, whenever that came out. Yeah, and I am surprised. All during that time, we didn't. She never talked about Danny to me. We never talked about Danny until September, I think it was. Yeah, I told her at that time. Said I don't really know who Danny is or something like that. Yeah, but I'm looking for when she stopped helping me on the StreamYard. Can you hear? No sound? The mic is open. Yeah, it was after Nosy Whole Lives channel was taken down that I really, yeah. Sound is good? Okay. I know there was something in when it was around that time. So let me, if you're enjoying the music, let me keep, at least I'm that close. So let's see if there's something I can find.
Sometimes I love too hard. Sometimes you go too far. Cool down, my love. Cool down, my love. Yeah. Sometimes there's attraction. It's hard to keep up with your passion. So cool down, my love, cool down, my love. Sometimes I wanna give all of me. Sometimes I wanna scream, oh my God, you got me in so much trouble now. Sometimes I just wanna tell you to stop, so you don't go and break my heart. I'm so confused, babe, I just don't know. So now I gotta make up my mind. Do I wanna leave it all behind? I can't let you go so easily, 'cause baby we got chemistry. We got something special, but you want the whole world. Cool down, my love, cool down, my love. Sometimes I wanna give all of me. Sometimes I wanna scream, oh my God, you got me in so much trouble now. now. Sometimes I just wanna tell you to stop, so you don't go and break my heart. I'm so confused, babe, I just don't know. So now I gotta make up my mind. Do I wanna leave it all behind? I can't let you go so easily, 'cause baby we got chemistry. So now I gotta make up my mind. Do I wanna leave it? Do I wanna leave it? No, no, I can't let you go. No, I don't. No, I don't. Yeah, 'cause baby we got chemistry. I ran away from heartbreak. Got nothing in return for my pain. I never thought I'd be so empty, so alone and afraid. Wasn't looking for a lover. Nobody understood where I've been. I guess I thought I needed more time to protect my love from potential offense. So I then you and you, but I so you and I'm not surprised by what I found, 'cause I know I needed something different, and it had to be you. Out the blue, somebody who would listen, and it had to be you. Out of all the people to revive my love, couldn't be just anyone. But baby, it had to be you. I didn't seem to notice that you were checking for me. We were just friends, but we started building trust, and my fragile heart started to mend. Yeah, I should have paid attention. You would have been the obvious choice, but I needed time to see clearly, dig deep and cut through the noise. So I, then you, and you, but I, so you, and I'm not surprised by what I found, 'cause I know I needed something different, and it had to be you. Out the blue, somebody who would listen, and it had to be you. Out of all the people to revive my love, couldn't be just anyone. But baby, it had to be you. You.
All right, I'm still trying to find it. It could be in my email. I'm going through these messages. It might take more time. I'm thinking, oh, I should be able to find it like real quick, but let me go back to my email. Like, I know it. I definitely want to find it now. Let's see, because we talk about that she's not going to have time you know, because she was helping me with my with StreamYard, but that she was getting ready. She was going to be busy doing some other things. And she really did not talk, as I'm going through these messages, really talk about, what was going on that summer related to the Tolbert situation at all. I'm looking for that. Yeah, she mentioned something in June that I just saw. She was doing some videos on content creator that she wanted me to look at, but I don't know. Now I'm really interested in finding that. And when I do, I will just post it. Yeah. What time is it? Well, okay, we still have time. I don't want to stay on too late, not after midnight. Let me take these headphones off. But where were we before that? I am going to find that. Sorry, I've taken, pause for that amount of time, but I thought I could. I want to continue looking for it right now, even. Yeah. Yes. I want you to hear. Maybe someone can, tell me what was she saying? It is in the same way that, when I got that David Johnson letter. Yeah, there were things that I just looked at and didn't think anything about them. Not really. Yeah. Yes, you can email me at unwinewithteddy@gmail.com. And even if you want to email me cups, then maybe I'll find it by tomorrow. Yeah. Because I know. And when I do, I want everybody to see it. Yeah. I do. Okay. Let me just catch up on some of your comments. Let's see. After Nosey's channel was taken down. Yeah. You have another question. Oh, did Jane ever reach out to me? Well, Jane and I talked. Yes, she helped me with my, getting onto StreamYard as well. Yeah. And Jane and I used to talk quite a bit. Not as much as Black Rabbit, but yeah, I was friendly with Jane. Yeah, we talked. And you know what? It's interesting. Let me go back. Gee, I haven't looked at messages. Wow. Trying to think the first time. So last time I spoke to her was in 2022 when she lost her channel. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we used to talk. Now I'm looking at some stuff. Yeah. But it's interesting that a lot of her messages that she wrote to me are gone. Now I'm looking at them. I don't know. Wow. I thought they would stay. Wow. I haven't looked at this. And you hear me rolling the mouse, and it's not going that far. I don't know why that is. Trying to get to when would I have? It would have been in 2021 because she was helping me with StreamYard. Because she, on her members only, she suggested that there were, certain videos that I could watch on her members only. And so I joined her members for probably a couple of months just to go through StreamYard videos. And Let's just see. Yeah, I talked to her. Yeah. Let me try to go back to the beginning. It just takes so long trying to see what we did first talk about. It's not. No, I am curious. Oh boy. Okay. I know you didn't ask me to go back, but I know I'm trying. That kind of triggered something I want to know. When did I first talk to her on the Instagram? Because I wasn't using Instagram hardly at all. I'm like an email kind of a person. I'm sure it had to be around the time when, probably when Tell struck my channel. And I would reach out to her too. But I'm trying to see. Yeah, because yeah, she was familiar with when I was getting ready to go live. The first time she reached out to me was March the 19th of 2021. She reached out to me on Instagram. And I said that was March 19th. I didn't respond to her until March 26th. And I told her I just realized that she had sent me a message. I didn't check Instagram that often. Yeah. That tells you a lot. Yeah. Yeah. And so it would have been the summer of 22 with Black Rabbit at the end. I think, yeah. When my channels went down. Yeah. When my channels went down. And I told her that I thought Danny was responsible. Yeah. Mhm. She didn't want to get in between that. But that wasn't the last thing that I talked to her about, though. Mm-mm. Yeah. Oh, you're building a timeline. Yeah. So it would be the same. A Black Rabbit reached out to me in March of 2021 as well. Yeah. So I never reached out to any of those first. Okay. They both. And then I tell you another person that just reached out to check on me, to say hello. I guess people were doing that. I was new. It was Black Tea Blog. Yeah, she reached out to me too. I only talked to her a couple of times on DM. Hmm. Yeah, yeah. I didn't even know who she was. Yeah. As a matter of fact, when did she reach out to me? The last time let's see. No. Did I reach out to her? Oh, I reached out to her about a video to give commentary on. Yeah. But I know she had reached out to me in another way. What is it on? Maybe she left a comment. I don't know if it was on a video. But when I first reached out to her, it was August of 2021. Yep. And I wanted to ask her directly about a video on when was that Cardi B doxing her on Twitter or something? Yeah, and using one of her clips during my lunchtime. Yeah. Yeah. But I know I would have spoken to her before then. But not on this DM that I see. Mm-hmm. And yeah, her response to me after that was, so that was on the 8th and the 9th. And the last time I spoke with her was the 9th. So only 2 days. And it had to do with that. But yeah, I didn't really know who she was. Not really. I had heard of her. I know she was doing videos, but yeah. Mm-hmm. But that was nothing. Contact with Black Tea Blog, not really anything. Is Jane still around? That's what you're asking? I'm sure she is. Well, at least I haven't watched her videos and I can't even tell you when. I have not spoken to Jane in almost 3 years. Yep. Mm-hmm. Right after, let's see, 2021, 22. Yeah. Yeah, basically 2022 is when, pushed back a lot of people. Didn't, yeah. Not left the sector. Did she steal all that she needed from Black creators? Who you mean? Black Rabbit? She's in the what do you call it? The crime sector. Yeah, that's where she is. Mm-hmm. But now I've got to. Now I want to check my another email. Can I just play some music up until 12? Give me a second. You guys can enjoy the music.
I've been waiting all night. Watch you blow a mile. Please don't come over, 'cause you're not sober. Yeah, now you know that ain't right. If your dude knew you was coming over, that would be a problem. Yeah. If our friends knew undercover love and they would try to solve it, yeah. Me and you, what we do, it stays between me and you, me and you, what we do, it stays between me and you. Hey, please don't touch me like that, 'cause you know I'll react. Don't make me do this, I feel so foolish. No, breaking rules, and that's facts. If your dude knew you was coming over, that would be a problem. If our friends knew undercover love and they would try to solve it, yeah. You, what we do, it stays between me and you, me and you, what we do, it stays between me and you, And I know that when you come along, I'll be sure. If it's wrong, then tell me that I'm wrong, I don't care. It makes me happy, and if you're happy, then let's be happy, yeah. Me and you, what we do, it stays between me and you, me and you, what we do, it stays between me and you. It stays between me and you.
Silent treatment in your cup, baby, we don't need to talk. Sorry if I'm making this hard, now I'm just wondering where we are. I don't wanna face the consequences, but baby, yeah, you know I hate second guessing. I'm just wondering where we are. Drifting into space, keep driving on the freeway. Baby, let me know what you were thinking. Baby, let me know what you were thinking. Ooh, overthinking out there in the clouds, drifting on and there for hours. Lately I've been trying to figure out, wonder if you're ever coming down, Look at me the way you do, keep giving myself into you. You know that I hate this part, surprised we ever got this far. We did go through all the circumstances, but baby, yeah, you know I hate second chances. Surprised we ever got this far. Drifting into space, keep driving on the freeway. Baby, let me know what you were thinking. Baby, let me know what you were thinking. Overthinking out there in How did we ever come this way? I know you don't want to stay. Dreaming right in space, keep rushing down the highway. Keep yourself busy on the Sundays. You keep doing you, I do it my way. Ooh, overthinking out there in the clouds, drifting on and up for hours. Lately I've been trying to figure out. Wonder if you're ever coming down, ever coming down. You love it when I get so high and drop that thing so low. Make you sit right here. Now you can't go back home. You love it when I get so high and drop that thing so low. Make you sit right here. Now you can't go back home. You love it when I get so high and drop that thing so low. Make you sit right here. Now you can't go back home. You love it when I get so high and drop that thing so low. Make you sit right here. Now you can't go back home.
I'm jacked up and I'm backed up and I'm faded. You bend it down and you poke it up and you elevate it. I'm jacked up and I'm danked up and I'm faded. You bend it down and you poke it up and you elevate it, you elevate it.
I came over, I ain't sober, I'm still drunk, that's hangover. Might run it back when this page over. You the best thing I done slaved over. Gon' arch you back and been way over. It's overdue for that understressing. Over him, now you underdressing. Call me up and I come finessing. Like, ooh, we shot it, what it do, what it don't. Baby, you a queen, you can move how you want. You was rocking with me when I couldn't stay afloat. They ain't never saying nothing wavy to a boat. Like, eyes up, look at me, now I'm the captain. Brought the camera time.
All right, so I just started listening to the music. That particular song that's playing now, I think there's a clean version and dirty version, so I don't know what's playing. So that's why I just abruptly, cut it off. I didn't have on my headphones. I'm going to have to continue to look for that through emails and all of that. Okay. But let me just look over some of your comments. You guys having a good time? Just listening to music and chilling here in the bear cave. And I've got some folks listening out in the bushes. Yep, that part. Hey, Pam, what is this? I'm going to go all the way up and see what you guys are talking about. I'll ask you a question, Cups. How did Black Rabbit get introduced to Jane to become her mentor? How did that happen? I don't think I've ever asked her that. But she was definitely her mentor, for sure. Yeah, because then once she had helped me with the StreamYard, then she also recommended Jane could help me as well. So, yeah, how would she have, gotten that close for her to be a mentor that soon? Because Black Rabbit it just came in March of or February. She just had started her channel February of 2021. Yeah. So now I'm curious who did she reach out to first? I'd have to go back in some videos. I I definitely can see where she was a troll early on in Nosy Whole Lives videos and Tales videos. I've already spotted some of her avatars, troll avatars, you know. But how she and Jane, maybe she was definitely with Jane when there was this back and forth between Jane and Tales from the Cult and that Jamaican story. So it would be before then. So how did she get mentored by Jane? Yeah, I I couldn't tell you. I've just never even asked that I know of. Mm. You know what? But how then would she? Okay, if the channel was made by Jane, then how did she then give it to Black Rabbit? And you know what? You I wouldn't be surprised because if she was her mentor, she was. But why would she have picked her though uh, for that channel? If you know what I'm saying. I need to go through some of my whenever I can get time. That'll be yeah. But if I knew specifically what I might want to be looking for now, yeah, there might be something in there. Mhm. Oh, so Jane and Black Rabbit came to AT2 to help him with what? What's the real what? Oh, is that a content creator? I think it is. Oh, his nickname. Whoever that is. Real Entertainment. I've heard of him, but I can't tell you exactly who he is. Yeah. Well, look at it. It is 12:04. Ready to start a new day. You can get some rest. Yep. I've been on now. Wow. I've been on for 2:35. 2 hours and 35, but it's fine. Just hanging out. I didn't know I'd be hanging out this late though. Um, Cup says, and BR offered to help AT2 with the corn gate. They were, but that didn't happen until late in 2021, correct? In 2021. So why would she? I didn't think they were. Didn't they have a? Did they ever fall out? I so the corn gate was January of 2021. All right. I don't know. For some reason I thought that was after the Nosy Whole Life. It had to have been. It had to have been because I didn't know about AT2 then in January of 2021. I had only been on my channel for a few months. Unless it started then and continued. I don't know. It was before that? Really? Wow. You made a video. But I made a video, but it was late in 2021. Are you talking about with the Sweet Pea and uh, what was her name? Dear Yvette? And then John Yates and oh, it came back up. All right, so then I wouldn't have known about it in the beginning of 2021. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot. And a lot of time has passed. And here we are. So I'm going to get ready to turn in. Yeah, here in a little bit. Yeah, I have a few more things to do before I can do that. It started at the beginning of the year? Yeah, how did you meet? Well, see that, it's all of this is very interesting. So you met AT2. Did he reach out to you first? Because I remember you and him were very close, I thought anyway. Yeah. Jane told you about him. He did town halls. I wasn't watching him for a long time. Hmm. And I never watched him regularly. Jack came on his panel early on. Wow. So he was getting around? Or she was. Oh. Yeah. Wow. Okay. That's early. My, I know. If I know now what I know. Then what I know now. Yeah. Ooh. Oh boy. Yep. Well, let's all I can do is one day at a time and hope for the best for this week and for you as well. I would like to come back in the morning, but if I stay up too late, I may not. I do have a busy day tomorrow too, so we will see. Keep your bear phones on, and but I think now it's time to say goodnight. Biggest bear hugs go out to all the grizzlies. Please hit the like on your way out, and to the honey bears, thanks for joining me too. And yeah, maybe I should start coming on earlier so that we can have more time. So I don't finish up so late. Sometimes I don't know how to read him now, though. I'm serious. I have to be honest. I don't know how to read AT2. I'm almost see him on the troll side now. Yeah, I do. Kind of. I just didn't know him. What is this? I think they wanted him to not deal with you because he did. Then they flipped on him, in your opinion. Okay. Oh, so people had, yeah. I didn't know which side people were on at that time. Hmm. Yeah. Good night. Good night. Cup spilling some early tea. I know. I don't want to say goodbye because we might miss something, right? But come back tomorrow and spill some more tea. Then they came back around. Yeah, I know. It's getting interesting, but good night. I don't want to get my second wind here. Teddy was in the dark. I was. Peaceful sleep to be continued. Thank you for saying that. That's it. Yes, email me. Thanks for watching. Until next time, I'm Teddy. Good night.
For action split.
You know that I'm a selfish lover. When it's mine, I want it. One track mind for it, for you. I don't think I can let you go. I don't think I can let you go. Bet you love me before I go. Bet you love me before I go. I don't think I can let you go. I don't think I can let you go. Bet you love me before I go. Bet you love me before I go. Tell me what you want. Tell me what you need, baby. Tell me about your dreams. Tell me everything, yeah. Do it, I'll do it, I'll do it. I'll do it, I'll do it, I'll do it. Party's never over for me. My favorite Toy Story. Bo Peep is chasing me. Woody, let me be a fantasy. It's just I'm the king, they call me. Come find the key, baby, baby. I don't think I can let you go. I don't think I can let you go. Bet you love me before I go. Bet you love me before I go. I don't think I can let you go. I don't think I can let you go. Bet you love me before I. Tell me what you want. Tell me what you need, babe. Tell me about your dreams. Tell me everything, yeah. Do it, I'll do it, I'll do it. I'll do it, I'll do it, I'll do it. Tell me what you need, baby. Tell me what you want. Tell me what you need, babe. Tell me about your dreams. Tell me everything, yeah. Do it, I'll do it, I'll do it. I'll do it, do it, do it, do it. I don't think I can let you go. I don't think I can let you go. Bet you love me before I go. Please love me. Oh, I don't think I can let you go. Bet you love me before I go. Tell me what you want. Tell me what you need, babe. Tell me about your dreams. Tell me everything, yeah. Do it, I'll do it, I'll do it. I'll do it, I'll do it, I'll do it. Tell me what you want. Tell me what you need, babe. Tell me about your dreams. Tell me everything, yeah. Do it, I'll do it, I'll do it. I'll do it, I'll do it, I'll do it.